Okay, watcher, right then, I've got 2 bits of this left. Hope you had a good Christmas and ate lots of rubbish food and feel very sick. You deserve it. Right then, those 2 bits left. All I want to do is a little bit more ropage, more rope, more bloody rope on the bike. Nothing else to do until the new year. Santa Claus brought me a GoPro camera, so we're going to do some vloggage and some riding up the road and talking bollocks in the new year. That's fantastic. Looking forward to that and show you some of the nice places we live. But for now, we're just going to do some more bondage. Life's so boring. So it's auger bit, brace, rope, crack on. There you go. Stick around. Stay tuned. Let's see what happens. Okay, first, I'll just cut some more crimps because they work brill and an excellent way to hold the rope. As much as I can probably do it better, someone suggested cable ties, but I think, to be honest, they'll slip off. Whereas the sharpness of this tends to work quite well by biting in these little shards there like that. They tend to bite into the rope. I sort of bend them in, yeah, like that, and then crimp it, and that bites into the rope, so it works quite well. I've just got to cut a couple of these. Just need a couple for today's fun and games. Got this mad idea. Found some fun things in the horror shop we got the mask from recently, and I think they will look rather good. Right, just what I do is just curl that a bit more because it's ever so bendy. That makes a perfect crimp for the rope. There we go. See if we can do today's without taking any more blood. Okay, there's one. I've got these. I thought Rat Queen might like these. They're not keys, as you can see. They don't fit. They're not a lock or anything. They're kind of just for decorating. I don't know what they're for really, but we got them in the horror shop, and they're kind of rat enough. They're going involved. They are getting involved today. I've been meaning to stick them on there since we got the mask. I'll do another one of these and we'll get cracking on the drilling of the hoods. Right, more of the same really. Using the auger bit, as I've been told it's called. Nothing like knowing a proper name for something. And just going in, making another little decoration on the front. Crunch. There's a lot of metal framework behind this fairing, so I'm having to go in just next to the frame so I've got space. And trim the holes up. Just experimenting with this one. It's not going to be a same as the last one. On the sides it won't be long pieces. I'm just putting like 3 or 4 runs down there. I'll do the same on that side. Connect them wicked keys. Make it look a bit different. So that goes in.
I'm not speaking. I've got a sore throat today.
No. Poor Penny Pitstop. Everybody say, "Aww."
Don't feel well.
Stop complaining, woman.
And it's cold in here.
Yeah, stop complaining, the heater's on. Honestly, people send us heaters. People send us heaters because you keep moaning of the cold and you're still moaning it's cold. Cold, right? Cold, right? Cold. This is how cold it is in here. 13 degrees. 13 degrees. Cold. What are you going to do when the winter comes? Poor NT8, it's in -17. What would you be doing then?
Frozen.
Emigrating. And there we are. Okay, I'm just going to run them that way. It's given me quite an idea actually, because looking at that, I could cut that section out and then insert. So I'm thinking of down here where I was going to put a load more ropage. I'm not. I've got some ideas about cutting that open and then sort of inserting. I want to carry a fuel bottle, like a fuel flask for Penny Pit Stops Harley, because it does about 70 miles on a tank full, and this does about 150. So on big days out, I'll be able to carry some extra fuel for the Harley. Little 4-inch, 5-inch fuel flask. Sort of cut a hole in the fairing and insert it down in and make a cage around it. So that'll be for later. My favourite inspiration person, Rat Queen, made a wicked cage along the side for a little camping chair. I might follow and steal some of her fabulous ideas. I'm sure you won't mind, honey, will you? There we go. Right, let's get some rope on that. Right. Same as before. Pop that through first. Work out so it ends up going in to the most accessible. That must go in there last, ready for crimping off, I think. So it's out of there, into there, and it'll come out of there, into there, into that one. Right, correct. So it comes out of there first. So, now doing it backwards, got a metre of rope left, roughly enough. I kind of measured going up and down just by doing that. Hopefully it should be right. So, it comes out of there first, put the crimpage, Maximus Crimpicus, and that should be enough. Now this crimp's got a wicked spike right on the top, which will do a great job. Turn it inwards. Do a great job of holding it together. Like I said, somebody mentioned, I can't remember who, but somebody mentioned a cable tie. I think it was NT8. Yes, it was NT8. You mentioned a cable tie. Good thought, but they do slip off. It's only plastic and it's not going to stay on there. And I want this to stay in. And it won't rust because this is alloy, so it will stay in one piece. Right, big fat ugly crimp. The fatter it is, the better. It stops it coming out. This stuff shrinks like you wouldn't believe. Unbelievable. The existing stuff on the back there has gone so stiff that it just doesn't move at all. You cannot move it. A couple of people emailed on the last one and said, am I going to paint this black? Don't think so. I kind of like it natural, au naturel, and it will darken incredibly as time goes by. So I guess that's the natural colour of it. But if it stays this kind of parchment colour, which it shouldn't, it certainly should go plenty dark enough. Then maybe I'll find somewhere darkening it down. Perhaps I'll use a sort of wash of blackboard paint and sort of some dark brown or something just to colour it in, or I don't know. Perhaps I'll just ride it through more puddles. Hopefully, I've measured this. Hopefully it should come out okay. Should be enough. I'm hoping there will be. Just enough. Right. Okay, now this is where I want to just add something a bit different. Tighten it up a little bit. I'll show you. Now these daft keys, got them from, like I said, the horror shop or the Halloween shop. And I want to hang those on. Bit of rat accoutrement. So far everything I've done has always been pretty much aimed at making just bike bits, motorcycle stuff, but on this I want to have these hanging off the rope work, keeping the bondage theme, sort of rope, keys, locks, bondage, etc. And that should all this hemp stuff, it just undoes itself from self-unwinding. Right, now that's pretty much it. There we go. Idea being that when it's on the side stand, it hangs to the left, so they'll hang out. If they're on the other side, they end up laying against the body, it looks a bit crap. I want them dangling there. When it's on the stand, they'll sort of hang out a bit. Hang out, man. Right, time for a crimp. Alright, that's what you call measuring. That is all we've got left, that much. But that is plenty. Put the crimp on the end. And there we go. That's that side done. They're on there permanently. Shouldn't come off. Just a little bit of ratism. Quite like that. That'll tighten up. I mean, just at the moment, there's plenty of movement in them. But when you've got them wet, you can see almost nothing. It does shrink up quite a lot. And I'm looking forward to that bit shrinking up because that's as tight as I can get it. Okay, do the other side. Pushing the bike over with it.
Oh.
You know, always secure your subject. It's because the little self tapper on the end of the auger is it's a bit blunt now. Look at that, pulling that off. Should come out just underneath the fairing frame, hopefully. It's going through 2 layers of bodywork as well, because you've got the frame and the screen which bolts on down to here. There's about probably 6mm of plastic it's going through. See, it will tune out. Crimp in place. First one in. Nothing going under that one. So just time. Bit of crimp. There we go. That's it. Let's crimp that off. Perfect. Never coming out. And a total of that much rope left out of 30 feet. Pretty frugal, baby. There we go. A little bit more daftness. Tighten right up like the rest has. Same on this side. Got these as well. Now these are steel. I checked them with a magnet. They're cast iron or something. So they're going to rust up nicely. They've got this black sort of contrived patina on them. They're meant to look like old jail keys. But they're on there permanently, that ain't coming off. So they'll just rattle around. Put them on this side like I said, because then when it's on the side stand they'll sit there hanging out to one side. Put them on the other side, they'd have been like that, which look a bit crap. There we go, got them, got that, got that. Finally, just want to do a little bit of work on this. Still got this paint left over, and the old sign isn't looking too good. So, I've got a plan. Right, bit of 200 grit, nice and fine. Go. That's the desired effect. Brings back the legend Damage without it being too smooth. That'll pick up the light in different ways. Quite like that. Damage, baby. So there we go. That's another bit of fun, Project Damage. That's all the rope got left. Not a lot, pretty frugal really. I'll still find somewhere to put that yet, for sure. Quick word about these, always wear them. It's just a no-brainer, isn't it? Whenever you're using wheels, discs, cutting, grinding, drilling, anything that chucks off little things that will enter your orbits. Alright, you look a bit of a knob wearing them, but you look more of a knob with an eye patch. And you don't look at all if you're blind. So don't take chances. Wear your Elton Johns. Always, no matter what it is, no matter how long it takes, and if just don't forget. First time you get a bit of wire in your eye and it rusts like I had, and you have to go and have it dug out, that just isn't funny. Bit of that, bit of fun, just ground off the surface because I've got paint over it from the face of Doom, and just wasting some time, really, couple of hours to kill. Take it easy, New Year's coming, ride safe. There's a lot of knobheads on the road who are pissed up, so take it easy. Treat every car driver like they're drunk, because they could be. Not that they will be, not that they are, but just treat them as if they are. Ride safe. This is one of the worst times of the year for people who are not in a normal state of mind or consciousness. It's late, it's dark, it's cold, people are drinking, they're partying. Just take it steady. Alright, there you go. Ride safe, bit more fun, Project Damage. See you for the next one.